but in a future far from here and unknown to the eyes of man.
Can we not go in here, please? Oh, that looks menacing. I don't really want to go in there, I'm not gonna lie. I'm quite happy not going in. Alpha, you go in my place. Go on, buddy. Go. March. Up and at 'em. Engage. Oh, first I need to get rid of this gun. I don't want to get rid of the gun. I need the gun. How much does it weigh? You can... how much does the gun weigh? Oh, piss off. Oh, weighs 180. Right, good news. You don't want to carry it. I'll take all of these off you. Yeah, no wonder you're over encumbered. We don't need the dynamite, nor are we going to use the dynamite, so you can have the gun, and I'll get rid of all this. Bollocks. Now when you take it, I'll piss off. Really? Okay, so as it looks, I've had to drop it because it's just so impractical to carry. It's just... Terminal activate. Lock the bastard in. God damn it. Private Daniel, Fort Daggerpoint, United States Air Force Base, October 23, 2017. 2077, it's not the close. The damn door's locked. The fallout shelter has to be on the other side. I saw those agency boards go in there earlier. I bet they knew about whatever this is. Maybe if I can get in there, I'll ask him. I just heard gunfire from in there. What the hell? Alright, now I'm curious. And this is set in stone. If we can get up to the general's office over the south wing, he might just have our key. Probably not. Me, Pearson, and Bill Williams, Red Dead reference, are headed over there now. I don't know what the hell is going on out there, but I'm not going to be the unlucky bastard who finds out. Damn it! Should have joined the goddamn Navy. In the Navy. I'm not finishing that song. In the Navy. Oh, I've got a mighty schlong in the Navy. Oh. Does anyone feel like this is a gas... Oh, it's an airlock. It's alright then. Don't kill me, don't kill me. Don't. Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
This is indeed glorious. The scans of your body show the Project Brazil parasite has matured wonderfully. Behold, human, your destiny. The torch of our salvation you carry within you.
Sup?
They never told you, did they? The Vault Dwellers or the Enclave. I'm sure they didn't understand it any more than you did. This gift you have been given has allowed you to evolve beyond the abilities of the inferior human flesh before you. But it's the capacity to survive that makes it unique. And not simply survive injuries and radiation, but your own mortality. Come, join me.
We can rule the galaxy like father and son. Oh, you had to take my clothes off, didn't you? Because that's not weird in the slightest. Okay, just pop it to the machine and take your clothes off. But doctor, you're checking my elbow. Take the goddamn clothes off now. Oh no. Oh, danger. Oh, it's... Oh, good news the master survived.
There. I'm sure you have questions before you meet your destiny.
Not really.
Not that it will matter in a moment. All will be made clear the instant the transformation is complete.
Listen, I'm not really human. it's not really appropriate for me to be going in there. I don't want... this is a bad idea. What is that thing inside me, question mark?
I'm sure all your life you've witnessed strangeness beyond your reckoning. The Project Brazil parasite is the last secret from a pre-war experiment seeking eternal life. It was meant to allow a mortal like you to enjoy the benefits of being a member of the master race without our bulk or sterility. But it was wild, untamed. The humans saw it as chaos, twisting flesh into forms beyond their imagining. They feared it like a cancer. But it was so much more than a tool of the mortals. It was freedom from the inferior form of man, from limits and boundaries. It is immune to radiation, from disease, from death, and it is immune from mortal comprehension.
Is it, though? Sounds like a Guararol, to be fair. I'm not pronouncing that right. Why did the father put that thing in... Wait, this is a first. Who's the father? I think we've missed something here. I mean, he was meant to say something and didn't, or I just wasn't listening. I think we've missed something here. I suppose that's the one problem with this mod. It's always expected to go on a certain path, even if you don't take it. It's sort of... maybe I've missed something. Why did the father put that thing in me and then just threw me out in the wasteland, question mark?
He knows the true nature of Project Brazil, far beyond any of us. If you wish to ask him, you may meet him, but only after your transformation. We do not wish for you to merge too soon.
Hang on, merge, question mark?
Well, only part of you.
Oh, that's alright then.
You see, we super mutants are created in the vats of FEV, the forced evolutionary virus, like myself. The process renders us sterile,
I'm not going to have sex with a tentacle creature, am I?
unable to produce offspring. The father has long sought to fix this problem using an evolved form of the same parasite created within you. You were born with the parasite. It is part of you, tamed and mutable. Once you have taken a dip in the vats, then you too will become a super mutant. But the part of you that allows you to reproduce, that is the part the parasite uses to heal you from injury, the part that clones your tissues. It will survive the process, as will you, transformed but virile.
So to clarify, my balls have healing powers. So you want to use me as your super mutant stud?
In a manner. After you have been transformed, the Project Brazil parasite will be free to begin spawning new copies of itself, reproducing endlessly. After the first generations are born, they can be grafted into the unity. This will allow the Father to spread unity all across this dead and suffering world. A carpet of life born anew, free of radiation, disease, death, and you will be its sire.
I'm alright, thanks. About
An
it want actual
entire
normal
world
kids along
of
robot
your
alien ones.
creation, flawless and perfect, glorious.
Is it though? Well, I've always wanted a big family, and I'm out here. So how do we get the party started? We don't want to get the party started. Why don't you all have this Project Brazil thing, question mark?
There was only one way to ensure it matured along with the host. To create our own human, cloned, blended with it in every way. I'd covet yours. My legs would long ago have been restored. Perhaps after your powers have matured, you may grant me a new body. Think of all the lives you will spare from misery, healing all infirmity, weakness, and doubt. You will restore meaning to the meaningless, make giants of cowards, immortals of the damned. But only after you've taken the dip.
Just a dip. What happened to everyone else who doesn't get transformed? Am I just gonna kill them, question mark?
No. We are trying to end warfare and the suffering it brings, not perpetuate it. War was necessary the first time around, before we understood the true meaning of our supreme nature. We thought we were finite and doomed. Now we have another way. Not the dead end of a master, but the gifts of a father. And you will be the salvation that frees man of all iniquity and turmoil. You will cleanse them of their inferiority and grant them eternal life.
What if I say no, question mark?
You have come this far. It is too late to run now. After all, it is your destiny. You were born for this singular purpose.
Oh, I think the perception filter's gone a bit wrong, I think. You put all my stuff in that airlock by the door. What for?
They're in the airlock to be purified of bacteria that may contaminate the vats. But you do not need those meaningless
I do, that
things.
gun's pretty awesome.
Those are the trappings of mortals. You will soon transcend all of that.
Quick question, completely off topic, but at the same time, I know super mutants were made infertile through the V8 for the processes of using the FEV. Although, secondly, the FEV only makes them super mutants because it posits cell-bar data and radiation. It was meant to make them effectively like Captain America, but because of the radiation and the 200 years after its creation, it goes a bit funny. Back to the point. Do super mutants have sex? Think about it, they're physically built that way to be able to do it. It's just they can't do it because the little swimmers don't work properly. But they have all the little bits and pieces. Just, yeah, imagine a bit of super mutant porn. You're welcome. I've changed my mind. I'm leaving.
We thought you might. I'm sure you'll find it most difficult to escape.
Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't... Oh, he's gonna kill me. Oh, crap. On. Okay. Right. So there's no escape plan. Crap. Oh, we've already done that one. I want to see what happens. Well, here goes nothing.
Yes. This is the beginning of a glorious new dawn.
Is it, though? I don't like this. This is a terrible idea. Let's not do... Can we all go have cupcakes instead? Everyone loves cupcakes. Where's What's-Her-Face? Oh, I imagine she's been deliberately moved, so there's no particular problem. Oh no. Oh my god, I can't see. This is awesome. The eyes are a bit weird, I'm not gonna lie.
The war for California soon reaches a fever pitch. The super mutant father's powers grow as elements of your body are integrated into the twisting organism, and your fate is sealed within it. A new generation of savage beasts emerge from the depth of Fort Dagger Point, their howling forms unkillable and in endless supply. Many humans are transformed in the father's unquenchable lust for power. His army soon rises to conquer the NCR. Your final act of betrayal ushers in an era of darkness. The world is gradually conquered beneath the banner of the master race. Humanity is driven to the razor's edge of extinction for thousands of years. Eventually, a new dawn comes, but in a future far from here and unknown to the eyes of man.
Okay. So... Don't play the credits, for Christ's sake. that's the bad ending. I'm kind of hoping that this isn't the whole ending point anyway, where you do that or the other one, or regardless which one of them's the ending. I'd kind of hope the actual gameplay is still tons of hours yet, because I'm going to be annoyed if it's not. Good thing with quick save. Let's go back and do the other one. No, I highly doubt that's the actual ending to the game. The game feels like there's still tons more to do. The plot still feels quite young in all of this. In comparison to Fallout 3's timeline and how long the game was, I kind of feel like we've only just found dads in that respect. So I feel like there's more to this game, and I hardly doubt it finishes here. I imagine it's the whole point of don't do this side, obviously. That was pretty cool. That was amazing that they put that in there. But yeah, just I'm kind of, I don't want the game to be over. I don't need this to. They can't have this done because I've got more subscribers in the past week than I have done in the past 3 months. Oh, that's a bit depressing. Hey Alpha, set override SM921. Execute all mutants.
You clever fool.
Clever girl.
Attention.
Run.
You may suffer harm up to and including death if
The
you
master's
remain in the
revenge.
area.
Oh, I don't have anything.
This note is required by
Oh.
law.
Nailboard. What? Good. I'll stab you in the eye. Oh. Take that. Take all of it. Oh, never mind. Okay, where do we go? No, but I do.
Order will be restored.
Oh, crap, stop.
Law-abiding citizens, please leave the area.
Now one go near that vat tank, because that could end in tears. Okay, good. We're all good. We're all fine. We're all amazing. I just need to borrow everything. Hope you don't mind. Go. There we go. Right. I'm naked and I've got a gun. Time to kick some ass. Nakedly. The eyes are a bit weird. I can't remember what. I'm just trying to figure out why in the original Fallout why the master was all technically wrapped around a terminal, and I don't remember what happened or why. I think he messed with FEV himself and something went wrong. I don't know. It's all confusing, but this is weird. I love how it ties back in with the original Fallout though. This is amazing. It's like the best of all the Fallouts. It combines all of them. It's just brilliant. Go away, phone. I'm busy. It's just fantastic. You really can't fault this mod. If you're a Fallout fan, this is the best thing you'll ever play, I think. I dare say, it's definitely going to be better than Fallout 76. Let's face it, it's got a damn story to it. That alone makes it better. I've really got taking the piss out of Fallout 76. I've not played it yet. But I imagine it won't be much good. Although, it is. The beta has been out for half an hour, so I probably should see if it downloads. That's development. Tube of stuff. More tubes of stuff. Yes, thank you, PlayStation. A terminal of things. Bobby pins. A book. A cigarette ashtray. Right, okay, we probably should read stuff, shouldn't we? Oh, wait, no, hold on a minute. Oh, no, there is stuff to read. We'll read this one first. Five detectives shutting down Hector's document number 1. Today the government contracted me to help work on the pan-immunity variant with West-Tec. Ooh, West-Tec. From the details I've learned, the PV Project Vagisil is designed to be a cure for this plague spreading across the country, mostly out here in the West. Development will cover several years as our country struggles against both this virus and the war overseas. I wonder how long this country will be able to hold out, ? Probably not long, mate. Not gonna lie to you. Production is going smoothly, however, more people are getting sick, and the war in Europe is taking more of a toll than we would like. But that's never mind. Oh, anyhow, the government has set a milestone for us to work faster. It seems our time to plan has ended. Now it's gone. Now it's go big or go home. Go large or go home. We have met with a team from Area 51 in Nevada. Well, you've just told everyone where it is now. Well done. They brought us this ultra top secret organism from their facility to study. It's kind of a nematoid. It's a something, but unlike anything I've ever seen on Earth. Dun. Being Area 51, I don't doubt it is otherworldly. It seems the Grey Worm, which is called Project Chicken Lips, has a unique ability to reproduce itself, copying the DNA of whatever host it infects and keeping the host's body safe from infection and radiation damage. I wonder. Production's officially moved over to the West-Tec facility. Fort Dagger Point will house their rejected PvP player versus player serum, saying this is what you never have player versus player, because it's crap. The beta trials that have thus far proven too dangerous to use, and Project Chicken Lips. I wonder why the move question mark. This is a question I'm going to have to ask my superior next time I see him, or her even. I'm not too sure. She has a mustache. Could be a bloke, could be one with a very bad facial hair. Until my work is finished there, I must put my gene splicing experiment on hold. But it is a project I am determined to one day finish. Senator Orphan told me a new one this afternoon, telling me my asshole was too big, so he made a brand new hole. Telling me that his daughter's life is at stake. Should we fail? I don't want to let him down. Or young Annie. Her name's Annie. Shush. The divorce the senator and her mother are going through has put a great deal of stress on the girl. Her immune system is already compromised. Should she contract new plague, it would be disastrous. My player versus May be my player versus penis may be all that saves her. Ground control to... Where is she anyway? She's sort of fecked off somewhere. Important site A nuclear attack warning has been issued by the Chief of Security. All high-level employees of Fort Dagger Point are to transfer to Site A immediately. Execute Order 66. There's just so much reading, I can't be asked. Under orders from the Chief of Security, the missile silo is almost complete. Once the word has been given, this will be ready to fire at any of the listed targets. The top targets are Project China, Project Denmark, and Project England. My god, Project England. As for Project America, the captain and I are going to take it. I cannot say with the recent leak to the public. I suspect the chief may feel the current project is tainted with spies and traitorous agents. If true, he may wish to wipe out the project completely and begin anew. In the event Project Brazil should ever leak, God forbid, the government has given us explicit orders to launch the missile and to detonate the link's thermobaric charges. Yeah. Lord help us if that situation ever arises. But it's a safeguard for the nation's welfare. Project update. Congratulations, we pooed on someone. You've got to be kidding me. Things go bad at Balder, and now we have to rush to finish? ? Don't they know that if we rush, we risk killing Senator Orphan's daughter, or worse, making her a man? It's not like that gave us much time to begin with, but moving down from 4 years to 2 is pushing it! ! Thankfully, we'd already made good progress, though not enough for this allotted time even. Shush, words and me don't get on. Given us Project Sausage Lips. I've changed it from chicken lips to sausage lips. Quad Helix genetic code is enormous. Half the DNA is even encoded in arsenic. In arsenic? And Area 51 keeps telling us to ignore it. That it's a carbon-based life form from the jungle of Indonesia. Fuck Indonesia. This thing is some B-horror flick copy of alien life. We're trying to derive a retroviral cocktail from the DNA of the alien slug, which mimics the human host's own biology, protecting them from radiation, illness, injury, hell, death! ! We're working on immunity for Christ's sake. 2 years! ! Christ, took 33 technically. Give me a break. Or was he 34 when he died? I don't know, I wasn't there. I'm dead in Balder. Attention Fort Dagger Point researchers. I'm sorry to announce all staff and residents at Boulder are dead. Earlier today, the biohazard from officially declared all staff at the facility dead after a containment breach of new plague. It's the T-virus! As a result, the Chief of Security has ordered an early completion date. Not a compilation date. He wants a mixtape on his desk. Stat. Completion date on Project Brazil. I am deeply sorry for the inconvenience this may cause for the team. I love that. It's just the standard shit every company gives. The chief firmly believes the project must be finished as soon as possible. Okay, that's my bad. I got distracted. Someone pooped in the corner of the room. It was the wrong corner though, so there was a massive outbreak. I'm not too sure where we ran up to, so I'm going to leave it here for a second for you to read it, and we'll just continue. Okay, there's nothing on that one. Message from Boulder. Attention for Dagger Point staff. This is Dr. Garin from Boulder Dome. Oh! That's pretty cool. It's a reference from the mod. Did they make it in the mod? I'm going to have to check now if they made it in the mod. I don't think they did. Did they? I don't know. There's been a containment incident here recently, and we've lost contact with most outside centers. If you get this message, please send help immediately. There's been an outbreak of new plague, and I'm worried we don't have much time left until it spreads beyond the dome. Okay, I'm gonna have to check if they made Boulder Dome as well, which I probably should put in the series. It's not a bad mod. I've played it before, a long time ago. I might put it in the series. If you want to see it in the series, then I'll do it. But yeah, stuff. Foreign conflicts. Anchorage campaign. The campaign in Anchorage was a success. Despite the Chinese originally overrunning our forces, we were able to strike back, and strike back hard. The loss of Anchorage was a major blow to the Red Commies, but it was a fatal hit. China campaign. Hardly any American forces were sent over to China besides special agents. The Boulder Dome Research Center is currently building specialized technology to arm the forces for a direct assault. However, it's been a while since we've heard from them. I worry the silence is about to break with bad news. To wrap up this report, ladies and gentlemen, if we can complete Project Brazil on time, I can promise you America will never have to experience another tragedy like the ones at Madrid and Moscow ever again. Remember, our country is counting on us. Let's make her proud. Resource War Report. We have received the latest report regarding the resource wars. I have to say, it doesn't look good. Should things take a turn for the worse, Project Brazil may be our last hope. Help me, everyone, Kenobi. You're my only hope. Call me. In case a situation ever occurs, I want to make sure the project is in perfect condition. Trust me, the last thing we need is a half-assed experiment going wrong because we didn't have enough time to properly test it. But if Project Brazil is a success, then God will only know the true impact of it. Does he, though? Because I've always had a theory, God might be a person playing Sims. We don't always know what happens in Sims. They kind of do what they want half the time. We just sort of encourage them to do something, and they won't freaking stop talking to the goddamn toilet, which pisses me off. If it works perfectly, then we have essentially achieved the first steps towards immortality itself! Exclamation mark. Moscow campaign. The Russians put on one hell of a fight, but in the end, they were no match for the combined power of forces and British allies. You're welcome. Within two... My god, that was overly arrogant.